I'm Fern Stewart Welch, and I want to share with you today how I fulfilled a heart's desire and accompanied my husband Kenneth on his final journey in a way that was better, more loving, and more spiritually enlightened. I also want to share with you the gift I received from an extraordinary friend, Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, the late international death and dying icon. It was Elizabeth who encouraged me to turn within and seek the guidance, love, and support that is within each of us. As a result of her friendship and support, I was inspired to direct and co-author a book called Tea with Elizabeth, which is a tribute to her life and her incredible life work. My desire was heightened by the fact that this was a second marriage for my husband and myself, and it was everything that we hoped it would be and more. I was a writer, and Ken, who later became a publisher, was a professor of music at Boston University, and as a friend of Arthur Fiedler's, he occasionally conducted the Boston Pops, as well as guest conducting other symphony orchestras. When he moved to Arizona for his health in the mid-60s, he started one of the first city publications in the nation, Phoenix Magazine, and it is now one of the top ones in the country. When his health began to fail, I was depending upon my conscious awareness and sheer force of will, and it wasn't long before I discovered that I was becoming emotionally exhausted and totally frustrated. It was then I reached out to Elizabeth, and she told me, "Fern, follow your heart. Your heart knows the way." So then each day, as I wrote out in my journal my cares, my concerns, my desires, and my fears, and asked God for help and expected it, I received what I needed to face the daily challenges. I was also guided to eat nutritious food, to rest, to exercise, to continue my connection with family and friends, and to spend time in meditation and prayer, as this would maintain my balance in body, mind, and spirit. I am grateful for Elizabeth's support and her life work, because I know that this is what inspired me to do what my soul knew was possible. I'm also grateful for the inner guidance, for this is actually what transformed our experience. Even when Ken was losing his awareness of life around him, our connection at soul level was still intact. After Kenneth's death, I was guided to write my book, The Heart Knows the Way, which chronicles our experience in much greater detail. I was also guided to fully allow the mourning and the grieving, as in this way there would be no lingering sadness, and that was absolutely true. I gained a deep inner peace, a joyous anticipation of the future, and a reaffirmation of life from this experience. And I know that if we could do it, others can too. And this is what I wanted you to know and what I am taking out to the world. Thank you so much.